Hey everybody, good morning. I'm Crystal with Rehab Dynamics, and this morning I have Coach Chad with Orange Theory Mandeville with us. So thanks, Chad, for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Chad, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about what Orange Theory is and like what y'all's purpose is?
Sure. So I'm the head coach here. Been here for about a year and just kind of worked my way up. So Orange Theory is just a 1 hour full body workout. We do wear heart rate monitors. We are heart rate based interval training. Kind of the big gist of it is to burn fat while maintaining or even building muscle. So try to get the most bang for your buck for a 1 hour workout. So we do about 30 minutes of cardio, 30 minutes of strength training. Then kind of in the workout, you can kind of see how many calories you burn. And then the goal of the workout is to try to spend about 84% of your maximum heart rate, getting 12 or more minutes. Your heart rate's elevated past that 84%. And that's where you get that afterburn effect, burning additional calories post-workout. So it's kind of the gist of the 1 hour workout there.
What do most people burn? Like what's the calorie burn range?
So for an hour class, I'd say most females between about 400 to 650 on the calories. And then most males are between about 750 to 1100. So males, just being genetics, we burn about twice as much as.
Right. Very cool. So how many times a week do most of your clients come in, or what do y'all suggest as coaches?
So we do have different programs based on how often you come. So if it's your sole focus is just Orange Theory, your only gym, we recommend about 4 to 3 times a week. That's where we kind of guarantee results. So consistency does lead to results. So we try to keep them about 4 to 3 times a week is probably what most of our members do.
Awesome. And you mentioned like other gyms. Do you recommend just coming to your gym, or do you recommend trying to do other things as well?
It kind of depends on what the member wants. So typically for weight loss, we are really cardio aspect. Like I said, it's 30-30, but during our 30-minute class alone, I'll sometimes hit, about 3.5 miles on the tread, maybe 4 miles sometimes. So that's a lot of cardio just alone. So if someone's really focused on a weight loss, they might just do Orange Theory as their sole focus because cardio is really amped up. But then someone that's maybe a little bit smaller, wants to build a little bit more muscle, might do, full body workouts just outside the gym with less cardio. So some people supplement it in, but then most of our members are, this is their sole gym.
Got it. And then if somebody did just want to do strength training or cardio with you one-on-one, is that an option, just one-on-one personal training, or is it all group?
So it is all group aspects. We do have classes from 5 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m. at night, depending on the day. So it is, you come in, it's a team setting, group setting. So it is really cool to use people's energy. It all is geared towards the individual. So some people might be walking while some are running. Just over time, the goal is for everybody to progress a little bit with their speeds. But it is just a 1 hour class as you come in.
And how many people can be in the class at a time?
So we can fit up to 32 people. We have 16 stations. If we go above 16 people, we kind of split the group in half. So some people do strength, some do cardio, and then kind of flip-flop halfway through.
So even though you have larger classes, you're still able to give one-on-one corrections when you see it so that people don't get injured, or people that do have injuries, they're able to get modifications?
Exactly. So yeah, we're all certified personal trainers. So we kind of started with that aspect, and then as we came to Orange Theory, able to still lead a group class while giving still those personal touches.
And so Orange Theory Mandeville invited me there a couple weeks ago, and I got to see a wide variety of the clients that they have. And I was really surprised because in my mind, I had the stigma that everyone was really fit and young. And actually, a lot of the people that I saw, yeah, they were the fit and young ones, but there are also a lot of older population, and then some that weren't necessarily as in shape. So I think that's a good thing to maybe point out, is that there's something for everyone, and it's not just for the people that can run on the treadmill for 30 minutes, because I know there's a lot of my patient population that wouldn't be able to do that, but there's other things that they would be able to do.
Definitely. No, you hit right on the nail on the head. Yeah, we have people super young. Some are athletes. Some, this is their first time working out in 15 years. And the biggest thing is kind of breaking down that intimidation factor. I didn't know that as a coach, but coming in, a lot of members said, their first time they took my class, they were scared of me, and now we're really good friends. But it's just that intimidation factor. A lot of people have a hard time getting over that threshold. But like you said, you come in at your own level, and then overall, just kind of progressing through time.
Awesome. Let's see. What do y'all have, like classes to purchase like per class, or do you have to purchase for a month, or how does that work?
So we do kind of have two different things. We can purchase classes, and that way you have a whole year to use it before they expire. So, and then we also do have month-to-month membership where, let's say you have 8 classes a month, the month ends, you have another 8 for the next month, and it kind of cancels out, so they don't roll over. But if you do the package, you have a whole year to use those classes. So we do, package of classes or kind of the month-to-month membership as well.
And what do most of your people that are the most successful do?
They're the unlimited. So if you get the unlimited, you can take as many classes as you want, and just do that once a month as well. So.
Awesome. And then what days did you say y'all are open?
So we're open every day. I mean, the only day we're actually closed is Christmas. So we're open 64 days a year. But yeah, we have classes Monday to Sunday, and Monday to Friday we have a lot longer classes from 5 to 7. Mostly on the weekends we're morning. No one really comes in the afternoon, so mostly weekends it's just morning.
Cool. And then as far as like weight stuff, what all do y'all do on the weight section? It's not just dumbbells or like heavy lifting that I've seen. So what other kind of stuff do y'all do?
So we do have a lot of different equipment. We have water rowers as well, and the water rowers are very good. It's low impact. You get a full body workout on the rower alone. Use about 84% of your muscles or more. So your legs, your core, your arms. So blood flow is going in a different direction where you get a lot of calorie burn as well because you're using different muscles. We do use TRX straps. It's body resistance. So we have an anchor point kind of to the wall. You kind of just, depending on how far you're leaning back, the more body weight, the harder it's going to be. The more upright you stand, a little bit easier it's going to be. We use Bosu balls as well for a little bit of balance and stability. Ab dollies for some core to really target that area. And then, like you said, we have some dumbbells for heavy weighted exercises.
So you're hardly ever doing the same exercise multiple classes in a row.
Exactly. So the workouts are always switching up based on the variety of equipment we have.
And I think you don't necessarily teach the class. It's all on like a TV so that you can continuously see the exercise, like if you need more demonstration, right?
Exactly. So I'll demo at the very beginning in front of class so everybody can kind of see my form. And then once I demo, we actually do have a TV and some guy will perform the whole time. So in case you forget what I performed, you have someone always rolling through on the TV demonstrating that exercise.
Very cool. And do they show modifications on the TV too, or they would just need to ask you?
They would ask me. So most of the time when we have them before class, I'll kind of talk to the members. If I know a certain injury, let's say someone has a little bit of shoulder issues, we have a shoulder press, I'll make sure ahead of time I can always give them an option. So that way, if it's busy in class, I've already set aside, the options for each member. So I'm ready to go and keep a flow.
Got it. So do y'all offer like a introductory session for people that want to come try it out, or?
Yeah, so if you're local, we just kind of ask for your ID. If you're somewhere in the local area, you do get a first class for free just to try us out. Then hopefully, based on the results, we can kind of get you guys going into a program. But we do have that first class complimentary. Well, hopefully that kind of goes into the fitness journey.
And would they call Orange Theory, or would they get online to do that? Or how does that work? How do you schedule?
So they could call Orange Theory. Our phone number is 985-302-0668. And then also, if you kind of, put in Google Orange Theory Fitness Mandeville, our website, or, just Google our number and website will kind of pop up.
Okay. And then the heart rate monitors, do y'all supply those, or would they need to purchase them, or can you use what you have, like your Apple Watch, or how does that work?
So for the first class, we do give you a loaner just to try it out. We do have different ones. We have a chest strap that goes around your chest. We do also have a new one that kind of goes around your wrist, more like a watch. So the first class, you get to kind of rent it out, and then from that point, if you become a member, you have to buy an Orange Theory monitor that kind of hooks up with our system. You can kind of see your results on the big screen TV throughout the workout.
Got it. And can you monitor your progress from like day 1 to 30 days? Can you pull up what the client would have done in 30 days?
Yeah, so your results do get emailed to you after class. You can kind of see, how many calories you burned on your first day to maybe 30 days post. You can kind of see results from each day and kind of compare it. But then also we do have certain days where we'll kind of do a same workout. We call them, we have a challenge tracker. So say you have a 1 mile run, 2 months down the line, you have another 1 mile run. We're going to kind of record your time to hopefully see progression. So we do have a few workouts where we kind of replicate it to see, how your speeds progress or your time on a 1 mile run to make sure you are getting results.
Very cool. All right, Chad, anything else y'all want to tell our clients that are watching today? What makes y'all different from any other Orange Theory, or is it pretty much the same?
The Orange Theory is a franchise. I would say more our members at Mandeville, more of a family. I know New Orleans and other locations, do very well. But here, we're a lot more family based, and the members love to chat. So instead of just coming in and out for a 1 hour workout, we might talk to our members, 15, 20 minutes before class starts. So I just say our locations a little bit more, I guess, family based. Very
cool. And say where y'all are located again?
So we are right by Coffee Rainy. I just kind of say, by Kmart in that 190 shopping center. So we have that whole empty parking lot now because Kmart shut down. So right by Coffee Rainy and Kmart on 190.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks, Coach Chad, for being with us today. Remember, you can call over to Orange Theory Mandeville or check out their website to book your first complimentary appointment. And or you can call me with any problems or questions. Thank y'all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Crystal.